Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a watermark to your designs, your images in Canva. Now, once you're in Canva, you can really approach this two easy ways. One, you can use text or you can import and add your logo. Then I'm going to show you an example of both, right? So let's start by using our logo, for example. If you have your own logo that you want to add in Canva, just look on the left hand side and go to upload. Right here, you can choose to upload, find the file on your computer, and you can open it, and it's going to load right into Canva right here. As you can see, I have two logos right here. Now I'm going to use the one that is actually for one of my designs, right? So if I click on this logo, you can see right away that the logo is added to my design. And this logo is pretty good because it has a transparent background. But what if the logo doesn't have a transparent background? I'm going to click on this one and you can see that this has a background. But if it does not have a background, you can use the background remover, such as this one here, to have it removed, right? If you are using Canva Pro, it will allow you to do it within Canva. Otherwise, you can use a tool such as BG Remover, for example. It's called BG Remover. You can basically type in BG Remover, you'll find it once you search. So here you can see remove.bg, and you can just upload your image right here to remove the background, right? So for example, if I click here, I can find an image or whatever the image may be. I can just find it and remove the background, right? The same thing applies. It's going to do it for you and you'll be able to download the image. Once it is done, you can upload the image and you'll be able to remove the background. Now let's use this one as an example. So you add the logo to the design. You can position it where you want to position it, right? On unit. So you can even change the size and you can just add it there. So in this case, I'm going to put it right here, or I'm going to put it in this middle of the design. Now, one cool thing that you can do if you are going to, let's say, protect the entire image is you can make it transparent, right? So on the top, you'll find this transparency and you can just basically reduce it. So right now you can see that I'm reducing it. And so for you, you can make it still visible, but you can still see the image. So for example, like that, it's cool because my logo is still there, but at the same time, you can see the image, and that's a good way. Some people will say, okay, you can repeat it if you're using words. I'm going to show you another example. But for example, this one here, it's pretty cool because you can still see the image, but you can still see my design, my logo behind it. So that's a nice way how to, let's say, protect your image with your watermark so that people will not just use it, right? Make it visible, but also make it pretty transparent that people can still see that it's protected, right? So another way I'm going to share with you guys is how you can do it by using text. So you can add text on the left hand side. So right here, you can see text. You click on it and you can just select random text. And I'm going to just type in watermark, for example, right? So let's say that's it. Now, what you can do is go ahead and style it to whatever you want. If you have your logo, I'm gonna just leave it as is. If you have your logo and it is of a certain font, you can basically set the font that you wish, and whatever it is, you can basically make those different changes to it, right? So add your text, change your font to match something that you want to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's say use this one. The next thing you can do is also choose, if you choose a font that is not bold, you can also bold it as well, as you can see right here. And again, you can adjust it. So if you want to do it like this, you can do it like this in the middle, or you can go ahead and you can make it repeating, right? So you can repeat it, something like pressing Control C. I'm gonna change the color for this example here. Just make it, for example, white text or gray, whichever one you want. You can choose white because you're going to change the transparency as well. So right here, you can see that watermark is there, and you can repeat it, as I mentioned, by, let me just change the transparency a bit. So like that, maybe like this, where it is visible, but you can still see the image, something like that. Yeah, and you can repeat it. So like this, I press Control C, then Control V, and you just repeat it all the way down, right? That's how you can actually do it. Another way how to approach this is, if you just want to make it in one side of the image, you can do that. Wherever you want, you can do it like that. Another strategy that people do is to kind of like rotate it or set it like this slant way and make it stretched out so that it's right across the design, and so that you know that it's covering. That's why I say that you can make it big or in the middle, or another way you can just repeat it or make it slant. So this is how you would be able to add your watermark. And that's pretty much it, guys. You can get even more creative more than this to add your own logo into your designs. And you can just make sure that it's transparent so that people can still see the image, but also make sure that your logo is still visible. So that's how you do it. I really hope you found this useful. And if you do, give this video a like. I really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button as well to become a part of this community so that you'll never miss out when I release more videos just like this one. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.